Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure Windows 10 for the best performance and also a few recommendations on the privacy settings. Right click on the taskbar and unselect Show Task View button. Right click the taskbar and unselect Windows Inc. Go to search and set it to hidden. You can always search Windows icon on the start menu itself. So let's go to taskbar and right click, go to news and interest. I do not want to see any news on my system, so I'm going to turn it off. Again, on the right hand side of the taskbar, select meet now and right click, click on hide, unpin the applications which are not frequently used. Right click on the desktop and set it to small icons and also set it to auto arrange and also remove the desktop icons which are not required. Let's connect internet to the system. Go to file, go to settings, select the network adapter and select the default switch. Click apply and click OK. In this window, select yes. As you see, the network is now connected. Let's activate Windows 10. Go to start, go to settings, system, scroll down and select about, and on the right hand side scroll down to this section and select change product key. Click on change product key, enter the product key which you have received from the Microsoft. Once you have entered the product key, click on next, click activate. As you see, Windows is activated now. Click close. Now close the settings. Let's go to taskbar and taskbar settings. Select the turn system icons on or off. Unselect the icons which are not required. Once it is completed, go back, go to start, uncheck the options which you do not use. These options will be capturing the application usage data in the background. So if you do not want, uncheck these. And also select which folder appear on start. Unselect these which you do not use. Let's go back. Go to home. Go to system. Scroll down to about. And go to advanced system settings. Select settings under performance. Select adjust for best performance, which will disable all these animations which are not required on the virtual machines. And select apply. Click OK. As I'm going to use this VM on the remote connections, I'm going to select remote. I'm going to allow this and uncheck this allow connections only from network level authentication. Click apply, click OK. As you can see, the device name is not as we want. So let's fix this. On the right hand side, click on rename this PC. Go to change and type Windows 10 as we wanted and select OK. Click OK. Click close. Leave this window open. We can restart our system later. Let's go to optional features. As you see, there are multiple optional features which are already installed. You can disable some of this application which you are not going to use. For example, I'm not going to use Windows Media Player on this system. So let's select this and click uninstall. The same way, I'm not going to use WordPad. Select WordPad, Click on install. As you see, I have uninstalled few of the optional features which are not required for me. In the future, if I need any optional features, I can always install it from the add features and selecting the application and then click install. And this way we will always have the application what we need. Let's cancel now. Go to clipboard. Always turn this off as we do not want clipboard to store all the history of what we copied on the clipboard. Go to storage. Turn on the storage sense. This will frequently check disk utilization and remove unwanted or cached files automatically. So it will save some space on your system. Scroll to the top and go to notification and actions. Unselect the options which you do not want. Unselect show me Windows welcome experience and suggest ways I can finish setting up device, and unselect get tips and tricks. As I'm not going to receive any wipe calls, I'm going to turn it off as well. As you can see, you can turn off the notification for these particular senders. I'm going to turn off notification from suggested banners and location, and also for settings. Let's go to home, go to devices, go to pen and Windows ink. As I'm not going to use any pen or the touch pen here, I'm going to uncheck all these options. Go to autoplay and turn off autoplay. Go back to home, go to apps, select the apps which you do not want and uninstall. As you see, Windows 10 comes with bunch of applications which are not really required. So let's uninstall some of these applications. As you can see, we have uninstalled quite a lot of applications. Let's go to offline maps, scroll down and unselect automatically update maps. Let's go to home. Let's go to time and language. Scroll down and select the time zone. I'm going to select Chennai, Kolkata. Let's go to language. Scroll down. In the preferred languages, you can remove the English United States. Let's go to home again. Go to gaming. As we are not going to use this system for gaming, I'm going to turn it off and uncheck allow your controller to open game bar. Let's go to game mode and turn it off. Go to home. Let's go to ease of access. Let's go to narrator. Scroll down and uncheck allow shortcut key. Uncheck all these options as we are not going to use the narrator. If you use a narrator frequently, you can leave it as default settings, but I'm going to make changes on this and unselect all these options which are not required for me. Also uncheck get image descriptions and page titles. Let's go to home, go to search. As we are not using Microsoft account, let's turn this off. Let's go back and go to privacy. This is where we can set up our system for the privacy settings. Let's turn off the options which we do not want Microsoft to track. So I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to see any advertisements and I don't want to see any recommendations for this. So I'm going to turn this off. Let's go to inking and typing personalization. Let's turn this off. This will track our typing style and patterns. So let's keep it off. Let's go to diagnostic data. Select to send only required diagnostic data and scroll down. Unselect tailored experiences. Let's go to activity history and unselect store my activity history on this device. Scroll down on the left hand side. As you see, there are multiple app permissions which are by default enabled. Let's go to one by one. I do not want any application to track my location. Let's turn this off. Let's go to camera. Again, I do not want any application to access my camera, so I'm going to turn this off. But if you use any applications for video calling, then you can just scroll down. You can allow camera access for only a particular application on which you will be using video calling. So let's scroll down and turn this off as well. As I'm not going to use any video calling on this machine, I'm going to turn this off. Let's go to microphone. If you are using any application for calling, then you can select that application here and allow microphone access. But if you're someone like me, you can just turn it off by default. Let's go to voice activation and you can turn this off as well. Turn off notification for any applications in the account info. Turn this off as well, as we do not use any Microsoft accounts here. Let's go to contacts, and as we do not have any contacts on the system, let's turn this off. Let's go to calendar and turn this off as well. On the phone settings, turn this off. Call history, turn this off. Let's go to task, turn it off. Not going to sync any messages. And turn off the radios. Any devices communication with unpaired devices, I'll turn it off. On the background applications, let's allow only required application to run in the background and turn off the unwanted one. These will be consuming the system resources in the backend and it will slow down your system. So let's turn off all this and go to app diagnostics, and I'm going to turn this off as well. Let's go to documents and turn off application access to documents for which you do not want. I want to keep access to Windows security on because it's going to scan the documents on my documents library. So I'm going to leave it as is. Let's go to pictures, scroll down and turn off everything. Let's go to video and turn it off. Let's go to home and close this. If you want to remove recycle bin from the desktop, go to start, go to settings, go to personalization and go to themes. Select desktop icon settings and you can uncheck recycle bin from here. Click apply and click OK. As you see, recycle bin has been removed from the desktop. If you want to enable it again, you can again come to this, enable. You can also set the color settings. Scroll down and select automatically pick the accent color from the background and set the same color for the taskbar and title bars. Go to lock screen and set it to picture. These are some of my Windows 10 settings and privacy preferences. Let's restart the system once all the settings have been made. Let's go to Task Manager, go to Performance and select Memory. As you can see, with the current settings, we are only utilizing 1 GB of the memory and we still have some memory left over for other applications. I hope this was informational, and see you on the next one.